Hi. Are you sick and tired of your low back hurting? Does it seem like you're always in pain, or you get out of pain and you're right back in pain again? I'm Stacey Nash, a licensed massage therapist and yoga instructor, and in today's video, I'm going to show you 5 things that you should never do if you have low back pain. Number 1, you should never twist to stretch. I know you think you need to stretch because you do need to stretch. You just don't need to stretch your low back. You need to stretch your hamstrings, or maybe your quadriceps, your hip flexors, definitely psoas, your IT band. So look for the stretching video. Number 2, you never want to use heat longer than 10 minutes. I know it feels really good and comforting to have that heat on there, but the problem is that your low back is probably already inflamed. Adding more heat is just going to bring more blood into that area, causing it to be more inflamed. So that is not what you want. Number 3, don't ever sit on a wallet. Don't have a wallet in your back pocket or anything else. Even if your wallet is that big, it throws your hip off a little, which then puts your spine all wonky. That's a medical term. So goes for sitting on your foot when you're sitting at a desk. You never want to do that. You want to have your feet flat on the floor. And most chairs are made for people 5'7". So if you can't get your feet flat on the floor, maybe put a little yoga block or a box under there so you can put your feet on. Number 4, everyone knows not to sleep on their stomach. But did you also know that when you sleep on your side, you shouldn't let the top leg fall forward? So you should always try to keep your legs stacked on top of each other, and that can hurt your knees. So if you put a little pillow or fold a blanket up and put the blanket in between your knees just to keep them from bruising each other. And finally, number 5, the 5th thing you shouldn't do if you have low back pain is get up quickly after being seated for a long period of time, like a long car ride or sitting at work for a long time. What happens is this muscle, your psoas, the green one, is attached to the transverse process of your lumbar vertebrae, and it goes down onto your leg, so it flexes the hip. When you stand up too quickly, the psoas muscle stays contracted and pulls your lumbar vertebrae forward, causing strain in your low back. So there you have it, 5 things you should never do. And here's a few things that you want to do. So 1, stretching and strengthening your body is always helpful. 2, watch your diet. Nutrients, especially magnesium, plays a very important role in our muscular system. Also, we need a lot of protein. Someone my size needs 100 grams of protein. That is so much. So I substitute with collagen and bone broth, and I put a link to those, my favorites, in the description box. And also remember, or maybe you didn't know, that if you get your protein from seeds and nuts contain phytic acid. Look it up. It causes your body not to be able to absorb magnesium and zinc, which are very important minerals for proper muscle function. So if you get your protein from seeds and nuts or eat a lot of seeds and nuts, make sure that when you are eating those seeds and nuts, you're not having your salad with all your good minerals in it. And the final thing I would like to say about a healthy low back is I have seen this over and over in my practice, and I know that you're gonna think it's a little woo-woo or whatever, but it's true. Our mental thought patterns create dis-ease in our bodies. I've seen it so many times, and almost always when someone has low back issues, it's because they have a fear of lack mindset. You could have $1 million in the bank, but being overly concerned about what you're going to do with it because you're afraid you're going to lose it causes pain in your low back. So a really good mantra for that is, the universe supports me. I always have what I need. So you can look in the mirror and you can say, the universe supports you. You always have what you need. Or you can take some nice deep breaths and you can breathe in, the universe supports me. I always have what I need. And make sure you check out my video on balancing the root chakra, because the root chakra is your first chakra to become developed when you're a child. And when your parents are saying, oh, we don't have enough for that, money doesn't grow on trees, you know, where do you think all this money is supposed to come from? If you grew up in a household like that, chances are you have a lack mindset. So look for my chakra balancing video. And if you got any value out of this at all and you learned anything, please hit that like button. And if there's something that you want to know about, please leave a comment in the comment section. But please remember, kindness is hot in real life, in the comments, and to your body. So go show your body some love.